Trev, good morning.
Morning. How's it going?
Have you decided if you're going to do Kona?
Yes, I'm going to do Kona. We are 8 weeks out, 2 months out from tomorrow. And yeah, I've started my build on Monday, so about a 9-week build, like 8 weeks of training, 1 week taper, and yeah, I consulted with my advisor, Jared. I've been swimming with Julie Dibbins, obviously having Sophie's help, working out in the gym with Aaron Carson, so starting all of that this past Monday for a build to Kona. I want to do well in Kona. I've said this many times, Kona's what got me into the sport. Obviously it's a big risk and gamble, and people put a lot of time and money and energy into Kona and invest a lot into there. But sometimes it doesn't go well. So I'm gonna, be mindful of that. Maybe do a 70.3 or 2 before, maybe like a Michigan or a Augusta. Might not, but maybe I will, because at the end of the day, this is a job as well, and you got to make money. So you can't go all that way and make no money, right? So anyway, that's just kind of in my forefront of thinking right now. But yeah, like I said, this week just really starting the heavy lifting for Kona. After Frankfurt, I took pretty much a whole week off, and now just getting into basically the same prep that we did for Lake Placid that obviously worked really well. So we're just going to kind of follow that same protocol and try to do it a little bit better. So starting today's Friday, with just a 2-hour ride, 40 minutes at like Ironman pace, 20 minutes at like not 70.3 pace, not Ironman pace, so like in between. And then we'll meet you guys at Celestial Seasonings, I think. It's pretty famous 1K asphalt loop in Boulder. So it's really good to just rip some Ks or 2Ks around there. So we'll do 4 to 5 2Ks off the bike at like goal-ish 70.3 pace, kind of just like tempo. So nothing too hard today, just like a 3-hour upper aerobic tempo stimulus. So it should be nice. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but all eyes on Kona.
8 o'clock on a Friday, my Garmin is blowing up in our group chat about college football. No Big Red.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Cruising.
Good. Great.
Roads are a little busy for us, but
Yeah, it's a little busy.
we're going to get to it going down.
I was thinking maybe we could do this one up to Jamestown, a little wider.
Yeah?
That's cool with you.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
You were just like a minute past your.
Yeah, it's fine. It's actually great. Bleep the number out that I'm going to tell you down. But I was sitting at 299 for like the last 5 minutes, and then luckily you were 90 seconds on the road, so I can only go to 300, so I got the round number.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, what is that? 1.6 at 29.9 miles per hour. You won't know the power, but we'll at least tell you lactate and speed. Yeah, so Soph and I got sushi last night, and we ate a lot. And I was feeling a little tired this morning rolling out. I took a massive hit of maple syrup because Dal and Matt, you got to get those raw gels done because I freaking threw back that maple syrup. The last 20 minutes, I feel the sashimi coming up. And
Oh, God.
like it came up. I was like, oh Lord, dude, maple syrup and sashimi ain't mixing, so I need those unflavored hydrogels from Raw. But over there, I hit a bump and it was like, oh. All right, anyway, do you have a towel real quick? Just wipe my face and then I'm gonna go.
So we're going to go
Thanks. Thanks, babe. Can I have the sweat down? Yeah. And some water, if you don't mind. 3.
How are the intervals? What are we at?
Dang, I was pushing hard. It's the same. That's great.
Wow.
So we did. You want to take the meter, baby? So we. Oh, I love the bars. They're so nice.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh, sorry. Hold that real quick. Sorry. So we did 30-minute warm up, and then we basically did almost a full lap of the 70.3 bike course. For no reason in particular, that it's safe, fast, all right hand turns. So we did, 40-minute interval at, I guess, Ironman pace. Ironman pace at altitude. Wanted to keep the lactate under 2 millimole. Is what Jared wants. So we were 1.6 for that 40-minuter. And then we were supposed to do a 20-minuter. Ended up doing a 25-minuter just because I wanted to come up to Jamestown. Just because I thought it would be fun, and there's only a few more minutes, and honestly it's probably safer for us to stop up here. And yeah, so I did a 25-minuter at, like I said, not 70.3 pace, not Ironman pace, just a little bit higher than Ironman. But yeah, I'm finally kind of getting the green light to kind of push the pedals a little bit. This season, for no reason in particular, I just haven't, I'm actually in career worst bike shape, which is weird for, like, I don't know, you guys might not think that, right? Because I've biked ridiculously fast times this year, but this is the first year I have a bike sponsor who supports me. I have a wheel sponsor, fast tires, expensive cockpit. Nick from Wove, the fitter, lives 5 minutes from us, and he spent hours at our house tweaking things. This is the first year I'm like fully optimizing my equipment. Same power meter I've used for the last 18 months, the Garmin dual-sided power meter pedals. So yeah, so I just haven't had to push big power, like 70.3 Chattanooga. I pushed, what did I push? I pushed 7 watts less in 2024 than I did in 2022, and I biked 6 minutes faster. Like, and then Boulder, I biked 151 off of like Ironman power, so I'm just ripping it. But obviously, it's going to get you only so far in domestic races. If Lionel, Thor, myself, just like those quote-unquote weaker swimmers, you're going to have to absolutely rip the bike in Kona in 8 weeks. Might blow up on the run, but I'm going to give myself a chance. And I know Lionel wants to give himself a chance to win, and you're not going to have a chance to win if you're coming into T2 15 minutes behind, so you're going to have to rip the pedals off the bike. So I'm going to start ripping the pedals off the bike this next 8 weeks. Obviously, still focused on the swim. The 8, 7, 6, 5 minutes down. The closer you can get that to 0, it's going to be great. But obviously, there's going to be world-class swimmers. I'm sure Laidlow and all those guys aren't going to want to have Magnus or Christian swim with them. So yeah, I'm preparing, and I think Lionel's preparing for a very hard bike ride in Kona. So getting the mind, body, and soul ready, baby. All right. So that was great. That was a hell of a workout. Best bike workout I've had all year. Off the week off, so that's great.
All right, big dog, where are we at now, and what's the workout? We're doing a brick here.
Yeah, we're doing a brick. Not to do a brick, just more so for the convenience of time. It's still nice weather, so rather than go home and eat breakfast and do this in a few hours, I don't know, you're here, Soph's here, I feel good, so I'll just do it now. If I didn't feel good and feel like I needed some more calories and stuff, I would have probably just went home, no stress, but I feel good, so it's only like 4 to 5 2Ks, just tempo, kind of my first run workout, quite a few weeks, probably since before Placid, so probably a month. So yeah, just kind of just gonna check the box here, get some good tempo work in, get a baseline, and yeah, kind of end of morning. That was a great bike session. Just like I said, this is my whole first week back, so we're doing an 8-week build to Kona. So I did, yeah, first VO2 bike workout a few days ago, first LT1 bike. I'd say this was LT1, so a second one. Tomorrow will be a lawn ride, Sunday will be a lawn run, and this is, yeah, it's kind of like a broken tempo run. Maybe eventually in a few weeks we'll put this all together for like an 8-mile steady run or something, 8-mile tempo run. Yeah, so right now we'll see how I feel. Feel pretty good. Definitely under caffeinated, so I need to get this done and go get some coffee with the squad, but feeling good. We got Ali Ostrander out here, so I'm gonna need to start maybe behind her so I don't get laughed. But if you don't know who Ali Ostrander is, she's a absolute stud. I mean, what, 7th or 8th in the U.S. Olympic trials in the steeplechase, like NCAA beater. So yeah, she's a stud. So super cool to see her out here. Anyways, but enough talking. Get after it. On the first one, 2 mid on the second one. I'm gonna probably creep up to like 3-ish and then 4. So
Yeah,
not bad.
that's great.
We haven't done a workout. Last time we did a workout was the Tuesday of Placid out here. That was the last time we did a workout.
Wow. And what effort did you say this was? Like 70.3 pace?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like 640 for a 2K is 320 per K, which is 520 per mile, which is 109 for a half marathon.
There you
So
go. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good in my book.
Yeah, goal 70.3 pace.
So, especially, I don't know what the conversion is, probably like 10 seconds for a 2K, at least.
That's great.
So, yeah, it's good. I'm happy with it, especially off the bike.
Yeah. And how long in total was your ride?
2.5 hours.
That's awesome.
Only brought fuel for 2 hours, but oh well. Could have used some more sugar. I thought I packed the gel in the bag. I didn't. Oh man, day done. 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's great. 2.5 hour bike ride. Like I said, 40 minutes LT1, 20 minutes LT1. One was like a TT. One was half TT, half climbing. No particular reason, but more kind of, it was the roads were getting busy with everyone headed to work, so I just kind of beat the traffic and went up the mountain a little bit. So that was great. Trying out some new aero bars at the moment that I set up yesterday with Nick. So those are feeling great. Gonna have to do some more testing on that, but they felt great. Seemed like I was ripping speed power wise, so that's fantastic. And then yeah, came here. This 1K asphalt loop to Celestial, and yeah, like I said, did this just for the sake of time, because now I've got the rest of the day to do whatever. And we did 4x2K at tempo, starting to moving up the threshold, like 70.3 pace, about 109. half marathon pace I did the 2Ks in, which is great here at altitude for me. I was pretty happy with it, especially off the bike. So it was a great workout. And then, yeah, I guess just a little insight onto my run training, just if you're curious. Last night, I did around 7 to 8 p.m. I did an hour run with the last 30 minutes at like Ironman pace, goal Ironman pace. And then this morning came back with a like a tempo threshold 2K workout. And then tonight I'll go to the track and I'll do 8 400s at VO2. So that's kind of like, that's the only work that we do in the week, but we just cumulatively stack it. I did that in college a little bit, and I did that post-collegiately. I know some programs do that. They do like a workout Friday night, long run Saturday morning, just to get like that fatigue in the legs. And then you also have the whole weekend to chill. So that's kind of what we're following right now. I believe the 8 400s I'm going to do tonight, you know, running low 60s. I think that's really important. Maybe a bunch of old school Ironman people would think that's retarded, but I mean, if you're going to run sub 230 off of the bike, and it's 540 mile pace, so I mean it's already pretty fast. So you gotta, you know, Galen Rupp and Alberto Salazar, you know, Galen was our best American distance runner, and Alberto was obsessed with his 100-meter time. Like that, him and Mo Farah would do 100-meter sprints at the end of practice for time, because you know the farther you can get the red line this way, and you know race pace is here. I mean, it's only going to help you, right? You're farther away from the top end. Obviously, you know, only do that twice a week or whatever, once every 2 weeks or something, but I think it's super important. You can't just always do the gray stuff. So anyway, it makes me feel good too, and I gotta stay young and fast before I get too slow and old. So yeah, it was great. You know, we're 8 weeks out, and yeah, I need to stay locked in. I'm fired up right now. I took that week off, which I think was great for me mentally, physically, hormonally. Like my whole system came back. I took a few days off, did some light exercising, and now I'm just like I'm revved up. And that's how I felt when I came back from getting hit by the cars. Like that good feeling of like ready to like kill some people like on the race course. But as you go through the season, right, of racing and traveling and training, you just get dulled, and that's unfortunately what happened to me in Frankfurt. But you just got to take some time off and let the energy come back up, and you know, I'm ready to kill again. So we got 8 weeks to we got a freaking showdown in Kona. I mean, I think they say this every year, but I think it gets stronger every year. It's probably the strongest Kona to date. I mean, this is going to be nuts. And I've raced safe all year, and I ain't racing safe in Kona. I'm walking on that race course, so I'm gonna go for it with the boss man, I hope. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to Kenny and So for helping out today, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.